Departing passengers, paying passengers, up with 5.4%. Total passengers slightly over 2 million, a record. Aeronautical revenue plus 5.5%. And then for us, very important, the two elements which we can manage and do manage ourselves. Commercial revenue plus 6.2. It tells you that we have been able to raise the passenger spend at the airport more than the volume growth. So that is the penetration, as we say, has improved. That is an excellent result. And the operational expenses have decreased with 0.7%. And if you have a higher volume, higher output, and a lower expense level, then you can only be satisfied with that. The earnings, the operational result, the EBITDA more or less, plus 14.2% as a consequence. And the net profit has increased with 37% to 17.1 million florins. As a consequence of that, we of course have to pay our share of taxes and dividends. And just to give you a slight impression, the money we earn is partly going to the taxpayer, the government, and over this year, this book year, we paid approximately 12 million florins, which is contributing to the government budget. Our investment level last year was 22 million. Mr. Benschop again will explain a little bit more about the largest projects, which are mainly at the moment airside related. We have to deal with capacity. Capacity has to increase. You all know the new airlines which are around. Fly Aruba, Etihad Air is increasing. Insulair Aruba. All these aircraft need to be stationed somewhere. So we need urgently we need capacity. And we are already working on south side general aviation capacity. So most of our money goes into that area. Return on net assets. That is actually it's a criterion which airports use. I think I say this every year, which airports use to see whether they are effective in terms of the investment they made. These return on net asset typically are around between, if an airport is doing very well, between 5 and 10%. I'm very proud to say that we do that even better with nearly 18%. And then finally, debt service coverage ratio, that is the figure, the criterion often mentioned. This is how much times can we pay our dues to the financiers, so the interest and the repayments. And I can tell you this has been the past year 2.22. Again, since 2002, we have mainly been moving upward. All this has resulted in April in an upgrade of our bonds, which means that those who have possession of our bonds can now probably trade them at a better rate because they are upgraded Baa2 by Moody's. So we hope and expect that Fitch will follow this trend. You see the levels going up. Some of us within the company think they are very ambitious and that we will have difficulty in achieving these levels. That might be true, because we still have to be transparent and careful in spending our money. So processes they take time, but we aim and target to spend some 40 million florins, and we made our director of operations very happy with that, because nearly everything is going to the airside of that amount.